Poverty and social inequality. Poverty doesn't just make it difficult for families to survive, it can also have a much wider economic impact in the Philippines, where more than a quarter of the country's population of 92.3 million lives below the poverty line. Economic and social inequality is a major problem. The Philippines has one of the highest rates of income inequality in the world, and unless action is taken, the gap will continue to widen and works to ensure the nation's poorest children and their families have access to food, healthcare, and education they need to survive. The creation of jobs outside of agriculture is helping lift the nation out of impoverishment. Unfortunately, constraints like inequality of income and opportunities, the effect of natural disasters, and an increasing population prevent many families from achieving a higher quality of life. Most of the Philippines experience massive typhoons and armed conflict. These scenarios are a real struggle for the everyday worker who, even after a long day, still goes back home poor. Due to these factors, many citizens end up leaving behind farm work and going to find work in manufacturing hubs in the urban areas of the country. These jobs outside the agricultural doom have accounted for two-thirds of the progress in reducing poverty in the Philippines. One of the key strategies to help bring down poverty in the Philippines is providing birth control to the poor. Economic and social inequality are complex problems, but they can be addressed by governments and aid organizations working together to ensure that opportunities are more readily available for the nation's poorest people. The key to reducing inequality is better education, better healthcare, social safety nets, and higher and broader economic growth, especially in agriculture. The government of the Philippines is working to expand access to healthcare, education, and land ownership among the country's poorest families. But the road to recovery and improved quality is long. To aid these efforts, Child Fund has worked to provide increased resources to children in need and help them break the cycle of poverty.